I'm going to talk about some things that have made me millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it's the top 5 books that have changed my life, have made me a better person, and have helped me get on my career to being a great salesperson, keeping me in the top 1% in everything I've sold. I'm going to start with the best book anybody should read if they're getting into sales, and it's this one, Psychology of Selling. This book will change your life. I've read it 25 plus times. It's taught me the psychology behind selling real estate. And you have to know that. I would be the hardest sell in the world if someone came to my door. And so what would I have to say to myself in order to get me to buy? Because if I can sell me, I can sell anybody. And this taught me a lot about that. That's how I built and structured question-based selling. I formulated that back when I was selling alarms. My very first day on the doors, I didn't have training. I dove out, didn't know what I was selling, and I laughed myself off the door. And I learned, what would I have to say? What would I have to do? What's psychology behind it? And I learned a lot about how to approach people, how to connect with them, what things to ask them, how to change their minds and their thoughts, and get them thinking the way they should be thinking in order to make a buying decision. A lot of this came from that book. So if you have not read Psychology of Selling, first book you need to go buy. Next book, Extreme Ownership. This is by Jocko, Willink. And guys, this is one of my favorites because it's no BS. It is constant that you need to own every decision that's made. Too often, we don't take ownership. We don't take ownership of our marriages, of our lives. We don't take ownership of the decisions we make. We don't take ownership of the results that we have in life. That book will teach you about ownership. It's a military-based book. It's awesome. It talks about leadership. It talks about how you're going to get to that next level by owning what results you have and changing the effects that it has on you to be a better leader, a better person. And honestly, it will help you to get to that top level by just completely saying, it's on me. I've got to do it. It's me. It's me. It's me. And when you do that and you own it, you can then get to the next level. So book, incredible. Next book, Fanatic Prospecting, Jeb Blunt. So Fanatic Prospecting, if you're not prospecting, you're not winning. Anybody in my coaching programs on my team, that is all I preach. I want you doing 300 plus contacts a week. The average real estate agent, you're going to see this in the book that I'm writing right now called Now Business, talks about how an average real estate agent does 30 hours of work. Out of that 30 hours, only 5 are prospecting. If you want to get to the next level, you've got to do the majority of your work with prospecting, getting in front of clients, closing clients, being client facing, talking face to face, helping them understand the market. And if you're not doing that, you will not get to the top level. You will never build a repeat and referral client-based business without taking 20 to 30 years doing it day in, day out. So rip off the Band-Aid, folks. Get out there and seriously become a fanatical prospector. Get in front of as many people as you possibly can. Close as many people as you possibly can. By getting in front of more people, you're getting your pitch down, you're getting your systems down, you're getting your flow down. You're becoming a better salesperson. You're becoming more trained. It takes 10,000 hours of anything to become a professional. How many real estate agents are putting 10,000 hours into prospecting? And if they are, how long is it taking? So make sure that is one of the things you're doing. Read that book. This is another one. I've actually met this guy, Brett Hayward, The 5 Laws That Determine All of Life's Outcome. This goes through some serious laws that are just incredible and will help you to determine what you're going to get. And I'm just going to give you the laws that it talks about. It's the law of vision. The vision of your life, vision boards. If you look behind me, I don't know if it'll show, but that right there is a vision board. I build one every year. It sits in my office. I want to see what I'm going to accomplish. The law of frequency, how fast I'm doing something with my ups and downs. How fast am I rebounding? How fast am I failing? How fast am I implementing? The law of perception. How do I see things? And how do I adjust as I see things? My mental focus. What do I focus on? And what do I dwell on? Where is my focus? And how do I put forth that energy? The 4th law is the law of accountability. You guys know that's all huge. You have to hold yourself accountable. As I just talked about that other favorite book, Extreme Ownership, and the law of leadership. Guys, this is a must. You got to read this book. It's phenomenal. And last but not least, burn the boats, baby. Matt Higgins, got to burn the boats. If you're not burning the boats, there's always something that's going to tie you back to that boat. You're always going to say, oh, I've got to get home. My wife needs me. There's a barbecue happening. I've got to get back home. I worked and I put in 20 contacts and I'm okay. I worked hard today. Put one under contract, so I don't need to keep going. I found a buyer. I've got 5 buyers I'm working with. I'm busy. Guys, you've got to burn those boats. Do not let anything hold you back until you succeed. One thing I always tell every person that I'm around, 10 under contract. You have to push until you have 10 under contract. Then keep 10 under contract until it's easy. Then bump that to 15, then bump it to 20. I was able to maintain 10 under contract my whole first year. Within year 2, I was doing 20 under contracts. My biggest amount of under contracts at one time is 42. So guys, go build the business. Stay relentless. Burn the boats. No excuses. No turning back. This is your only option, is success or die trying. Have that mentality. Read this book. Go through and have it teach you about what you need to do to get rid of the dead weight to where all you can look at and focus on is success, growth, getting stronger, getting bigger, going to that next level, accomplishing, winning, and building a dream life that you love to have and that doesn't dominate you. Guys, real estate is a huge blessing in anyone's life if they will do it right. It's one of the best fields, most rewarding. We'd be able to help people to get into their dream homes, biggest asset of their life, to make a lot of money in equity and appreciation and principal pie down, to buy investment properties, to build a legacy for them and their family. And also at the same time, be able to build a life by design that this can give us if we do it right. I'm telling you right now, invest in yourself. Read these books. Read other books. I could give you a whole pile more that are amazing. These are my top 5 this week, and I want to tell you about those. They're the ones I would tell you to start with. Get them read, study them, apply them, and watch what happens to your business. Guys, much love. I know you can do it. Just make sure you put forth the effort to accomplish and get where you want to be. We'll see ya.